just my memories go back as probably 5-year-olds that I just loved to dance, and somehow my mom was sensitive to perceive that was something that me and my sister, I have a younger sister, enjoyed. So she just took us to dance classes, and I grew up taking different styles of dance, like folklorico, flamenco, ballet, tap, and it was when I was starting high school that I really came up with this idea of becoming a professional dancer. And I told my parents, I want to do this, and they said, well, we will support you, but finish high school and then we'll see as dancers and choreographers. And it was very challenging, but at the time I learned a lot. And when I was in the National Dance School, I had the chance to perform professionally with some of my professors. Yeah, it's been long, but it's just a desire of keep learning. I just finished my MFA this past May, and I'm teaching here. I decided to teach after I came back from Canada, and I was taking more modern dance classes, and I was understanding and refining my skill as performer, that I think I had enough information to share to people or to dancers that were less experienced than me. And one of my teachers put me in that situation. She said, why don't you just teach some classes that will help you understand more about your work by explaining to others. And I said, yeah, why not? So I started teaching these less experienced dancers, not necessarily younger than me, but less experienced, and I just found it very rewarding and fascinating, because in order to explain something, you have to have the certainty that you understand how it's working, how to demonstrate and verbalize, and it was very helpful for me. It was helping me to develop my technique also, so I enjoy it very much. I just find myself in a very comfortable position. I'm happy to be new faculty here, teaching courses in modern technique, dance composition, dance improvisation, and dance pedagogy.
Started off by dancing ballet when I was 4 years old, but that didn't quite work out. I started off pretty young, but then I switched to gymnastics. It was just for a while, but then I got back until I was 17. Well, I was drawn to it because I actually went to see this dance performance like months before I enrolled to the beginner's workshop. And I got really interested in contemporary dance because I had never seen that kind of dance before. It was something new to me. With the gymnastics background, I guess that's what got me the most when I saw contemporary dance, because it was some sort of a blend of, you know, the softness of ballet, but with some strength that I sort of knew when I was a gymnast.
I started up dancing when I was 17. I saw a show in Nuevo Laredo, and I really liked it. Well, it was like the colors and how everyone moved, and I decided I wanted to do it, so I started going to taking lessons. I just liked how I felt when I watched it. I liked the way that made me feel watching them move, and I don't know, looking so beautiful. And I said to myself, like, I want to move like that. I want to do that. It's like it has come to a point where it's something like if I had, like if it was a work, like if it was a job, like if I had to go every day to practice, to train, to the rehearsals, but I don't get paid. So it's passion. I mean, you have to love it. You have to love what you're doing, because I mean, nobody's gonna cheer you up. Nobody's gonna say, "Oh, you're doing great. Oh, you here. This is what you have in return." I mean, you have in return what you feel, the way you're doing it. That's what you get from dance. Oh, that's hard. It's a rebellion against ballet. That's how it started off. Dancers were like, why do we have to fight gravity? Because ballet is all about jumping and dancing in points and all that stuff. And the dancer of that time were like, why do I have to fight gravity? A lot of movement in the ground and working with the floor and the energy instead of trying to be like a doll or something that's weightless. And instead they're working with their own weight, with the gravity, where all the elements, sort of contemporary dance. valuable lesson it has left me is that if you really want something, you have to work for it. I mean, good things don't come easy. Like, you cannot sit around and wait for your leg to be up here, right? You have to work it. You have to work every day and stretch and stretch and stretch. And that's the same for everything. Like, you cannot expect to be a good writer if you don't ever write. Or if you do like, oh, I'm gonna write a paragraph this day and the next week another one. You have to write every day, and you have to dance every day and stretch every day and blah blah.